Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. and wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At B&H Garage Doors, family comes first. From the first call to the final install, every home is treated with care and respect. Repairs, new doors, or smart garage technology, quality, honesty, and craftsmanship last with every project. For reliable service and doors built to last, call 423-620-9164 or visit bhgaragedoors.com to schedule service today. B&H Garage Doors, where quality meets family care.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
And once again, we welcome you back live from Chuckey-Doak Middle School. West Greene jumps out to a 4-0 lead and continues to pour it on with a Carmen Gaines layup off of a steal. West Greene controlling this one, forcing an early Chuckey-Doak timeout from head coach Kerry Fiesdale as we get situated here early from Lower Afton. Underneath, losing it is Mayana Hensley, and we go the other way. It's Gaines, right side, underneath. As the Buffs swing it around, Ansley Shelton will continue the scoring barrage. 6 points for Ansley Shelton as West Greene opens up an 8-0 lead over Chuckey-Doak. Chuckey-Doak has struggled with the turnovers as they continue to do here. It's out of bounds, West Greene basketball. They have struggled against the West Greene pressure early on as we have a couple substitutions into the game. Vanessa Vasquez and Aubrey Parkins will check in for the Lady Black Knights. Same five on the floor for the West Greene Lady Buffs. Across the stripe, it's Burns. Burns to Shelton foul line. She'll drive left, have it knocked free, and regain it moments later. Vasquez wrestles it away into the half court, stops on the block, and goes up while getting fouled. She'll head to the foul line to shoot two. And the foul goes against Mackenzie Burns of West Greene Middle. Second team foul for the Lady Buffs as Vasquez heads to the foul line. Matthew Palazzo saying hello, welcome back alongside Tyler Nichols. Vasquez will miss the first. And the Lady Black Knights 0 for 2 from the field. Still looking for their first points of the evening here in quarter number one. Vasquez readies for a second. It's up and it will rim in. And Chuckey-Doak has points. Fortunately for the Lady Black Knights, unfortunately they spent the first half of this quarter without them. Driving in the lane, opposite side, it's Thompson. Lost it. The handle goes out of bounds and Chuckey-Doak will take over. Fortunately for Coach Fiesdale and the Lady Knights, they've been able to apply some great defense in response to their lackluster offense and have been able to, well, force a couple of stops. They got to hang on to the basketball, however. Ansley Shelton a miss underneath and a rebound by Parkins as she gets tied up with Shelton. Arrow will keep us on that baseline. 8-1, West Greene leads it by 7 early on. West Greene and head coach Andrew Williams coming out to play here tonight. Usher in the high school athletics week here in early December. It's a missed jumper off the mark by Mackenzie Burns. West Greene has not been without their struggles offensively. They've just been able to produce more points off turnovers. Chuckey-Doak continuing to lose the basketball in the backcourt as it was Carmen Gaines wrestling away the steal, going up for the shot, getting fouled in the process. We'll shoot two. Burns in the blue and yellow basketball shoes. The multicolored shoes has been a pretty prevalent theme in county basketball this season, as Gaines will miss the first. I mean, even the ones we have on the floor here, Tyler, I mean, we are scattered all across the color wheel. A second miss by Gaines, and it's out of bounds. Chuckey-Doak basketball just needing to get it across, needing some points here nearing the end of the first quarter. Shelton to throw it in. Backcourt, it's Parkins. Vasquez also helping the efforts, and Gaines pokes it away for a West Greene steal. She'll dish it off late over to Everly Carpenter. That's Addie Thompson, fresh into the game, the 8th grader. Shelton driving high up off the glass, and it won't go. Quickly, the Knights take it the other way. Mayana Hensley losing it in transition. West Greene with the basketball, and bodies hit the floor just under the midcourt logo. A couple subs come in for either side. It's Josie Holt alongside Kiara Fox for Chuckey-Doak. Ainsley Shelton will check out of the game. And for West Greene, in will enter Carly Williams. Kiara Fox called for the backcourt violation. And, hey, Carmen Gaines, terrific defender. She is everywhere here tonight. Just a do-it-all point guard, not just a scorer. We saw her pour in 22 earlier this year against Churchill. 17 of those points came in the first half. But she's even better, some might say, as a defender. And she can score. Up and in off the glass, it's Carmen Gaines giving the Lady Buffs a 9-point lead. Minute 20 left to go, opening frame. Vasquez, Fox in the backcourt, looking to beat this tough West Greene pressure. Full court pass out of the wheelhouse, recovered by Rogers, and West Greene has it in the half court. Stop and pop three. It's Thompson with a miss, and a backside rebound by Shelton. Knights up court in a hurry, and it's Hensley having it knocked loose from behind. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Vasquez off the inbound, top of the key. She'll drive on Gaines, open left wing. Kiara Fox going to try a three, nearly banked it in. And moments later, Josie Holt will get tied up with a couple of buffs. It's a jump ball. That sent us the other way. For those just joining us, tomorrow night, Chuckey-Doak and West Greene High School in the Bachman-Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommy's Plumbing. How fitting to have the two middle school squads duking it out here on a Monday night to not only lead us into tomorrow, but a perfect segue, a perfect lead up for that rivalry game tomorrow night right here on First Horizon Green Sports Zone. Williams, a missed layup on the other end. Chuckey-Doak immediately the opposite direction, and Sutherland has it batted away by Gaines. Gaines a 3-on-1 numbers advantage for the Buffs. A little too hasty on the lay-in, can't get it to go, and West Greene will snatch it right back. Threes are more than twos, as Gaines was trying to tell us all, and Vasquez is pushed down on the low block. A foul is called against West Greene. 9 seconds left to play in the quarter. Chuckey-Doak basketball as we come to an end here in the first frame. And again, that full court pressure has just been a nuisance all night for West Greene. Vasquez and Sutherland take the ball up. Half court pass to Hensley is deflected out of bounds off of Hensley last. West Greene might have more turnovers forced than points scored. They've been excellent so far defensively. 4.3 on the clock. Rogers throws it in. Half court, it's Gaines, a 35-footer. No, just barely missing, and we've played one quarter from Lower Afton. Your score at the break, it's Chuckey-Doak 1, West Greene 10. You're listening to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
10-1, a dominant first quarter of action for the West Greene Middle School Lady Buffalo team, and Chuckey-Doak struggling with those turnovers. still looking for their first make from the field as we begin quarter number 2. Vanessa Vasquez, the sole Chuckey-Doak point in that opening quarter. West Greene led by Ansley Shelton 6 and Carmen Gaines is 4. Gaines has been terrific on the defensive end as well. West Greene shooting 5 of 16 in that opening quarter from the field, dwarfing Chuckey-Doak's 3-shot attempts, who are 0 for 3. West Greene also 0 for 2 from the stripe. Underneath, it's Tatum Sutherland looking to get involved. No points for Sutherland in that opening quarter, just 1 shot attempt, but Coach Fiesel making it abundantly clear where she wants the basketball to start in the last 3 quarters of this ball game. Sutherland will miss the first. Tatum, the younger sister of Taven and Traylon. Traylon currently on a tear over at North Greene High School, a sophomore there. Tatum, an 8th grader here. Part of a long lineage of Sutherlands who have been incredible here in Lower Afton. We'll get to see Jackson Sutherland in game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight, star for the Chuckey-Doak Middle School boys team. This time around, however, it is an 0 for 2 trip for Tatum, and West Greene has the basketball. West Greene, just as a team, so much team speed. They get it down so quickly, and it produces points. This time around, McKee Greenlee underneath, just a 6th grader, able to get her first points off the night from the bench of West Greene and come away with a steal on the defensive end. Chuckey-Doak fortunately able to grab it and take it away. On the near sideline, it is Kira Fox having it batted away by Carmen Gaines. West Greene basketball. They've spent the majority of the night with possession or in the Chuckey-Doak backcourt, one or the other. Gaines to throw it in. Shelton off the bounce pass, got it to Gaines in the near side corner. Sidestepping in the lane and a foul called in the paint. We talk about the Chuckey-Doak West Greene rivalry. 2 school alums on the court officiating our ball game here tonight. Kenton Cobble, proud West Greene alum, and Caden Tulloch, a proud Chuckey-Doak High School alum. You can't call it home cooking when you got 2 conflicting interests in the stripes here tonight. Good to have those 2 as our crew on a Monday. Missed 3 off the mark by Carly Williams. Rebound poked away into the arms of Vanessa Vasquez. Knights will slow it down into the half court. Shelton swarms in defense. Underneath, Sutherland was asking for it. And coming in, swatting it aside is Carly Williams. This West Greene defense has been special this evening. Baseline inbound for Chuckey-Doak. Vanessa Vasquez. You talk about names that have long made impacts in Lower Afton. The Vasquez name, no different. Roberto Vasquez in that family. Got to play with Roberto on the hardwood, so taking after her older brothers, as a miss from the corner will send us the other way. West Greene, again, the full court press. Chuckey-Doak won't get it past half court until a whistle rings out here in the gymnasium. They had to open up the other side of the bleachers, the older bleachers here at Chuckey-Doak Middle School, as they expected such a large crowd here tonight. Great showing from both sides of the county. Chuckey-Doak possession out of the pause. 12-1, West Greene leads it by double figures. Vasquez driving in, kicks it to Shelton on the wing. Down low to Holt. Holt pops it out to Vasquez. Back to Shelton on the wing. A shot fake, penetrating in. Floater, short corner, it's good. First make of the day from the field for Chuckey-Doak, and it's Danny Shelton to bring the deficit back to single digits. Gains a rifling shot to her left, and a Buff and a Black Knight end up on the floor. Getting called for the foul there is Rayleigh Myers. New faces come in for either side. Returning to the game is Mackenzie Burns. And for Chuckey-Doak, checking back in is Mayana Hensley. Greenlee checks out for West Greene. Myers heads out for Chuckey-Doak. Cutting his Gaines. Gaines a bouncer to Ansley Shelton. Great positioning on the low block. Shot over Hensley. Draw the contact in the process, heads to the foul line to shoot a pair. Third foul for Myers, which is why she left the game. That's the first, however, on Mayana Hensley. Ansley Shelton, great night so far. 6 points in that first quarter of play, but we'll miss the first from the line here. These two teams, they haven't shot well from the foul line. They combined 1 for 7 thus far. Shelton's second will ring true. And Chuckey-Doak will need some points, trailing by 10. Vasquez running the point. Near side, it's Shelton up top again to Vasquez. Long distance, 3-string music. Vanessa Vasquez will open up the game's first 3-pointer made. And just like that, we got ourselves a ball game. 7-point game now in favor of West Greene. 13-6 after the Vasquez 3. West Greene trying to move it around, looking to penetrate, open for a 3. It is Williams in response. 3-point barrage as we go back and forth, and an answer for the Lady Buffs. Back to their 10-point lead as Vasquez gets pushed down at midcourt. A foul called. I tell you what, these officials are fantastic, Tyler. Great night. Great night for some county hoops in the middle school ranks. Need to have them ref the high school games. These officials, they have been, let's just call them suspect this season. Some of them at least. Some of them have been fantastic. Turnover, Chuckey-Doak avoided as the Knights retain possession of it. Deep sideline. Vasquez to toss it in. 10-point margin in favor of West Greene. Underneath, Holt can't hang on to it. Gaines comes away with it into the front court. Veteran move, she'll draw it out. We played halfway through this second quarter. Gaines looks to penetrate, a floater over Hensley, and it's tipped and blocked. Great defensive play there by Hensley and the Lady Black Knight cohort. Across the timeline, it's Vasquez, has a pot free from behind. Into the front court go the Buffaloes, off and running. It's Ansley Shelton, a transition lay, and that's good. Give her 9 on the night to add to her impressive total. Tatum quickly up court. Knights with an advantage. Hensley up and in off the glass. Knights 3 for 4 from the field here in the second after not making one from the field in that opening quarter. Up court, right corner. It'll go to Cambry Brown, the 6th grader. Opposite wing 3 is tried and missed by Carly Williams. Knights once again with numbers in the front court. Tatum Sutherland into the body of Williams. A little too strong off the glass on that one. And West Greene will take over. Transition 3, splash. Mackenzie Burns with the second Lady Buffalo 3-pointer of the day, and West Greene leads it by 13. Excellent shot, excellent defense that converts to points once again. A story we've seen far too many times. Or I guess if you're a Chuckey-Doak faithful, far too many times have you seen that story unfold here tonight. Couple subs come in for the Lady Black Knights as Amira Merrill comes into the basketball game. Joining her, it will be Rayleigh Myers with those 3 fouls. Got to be careful as West Greene will survive a scare there into the backcourt, and Burns will get it across. The Chuckey-Doak fans needed, or rather wanting a call there. As Chuckey-Doak, no, it was wanting a 5th player on the court. Chuckey-Doak with just 4 players on the court that possession as Danny Shelton trots back in. Not a requisite to have 5 on the floor, but highly suggested. Gaines up top off the glass and a miss. Yeah, Chuckey-Doak has been terrific at responding here early on. Great defense being played here in the second quarter aside from those 2 threes from West Greene. A floater in the lane, banked off and missed by Fox. Rebounded by Myers up and off the glass. No good, but a foul will follow. That sends Rayleigh Myers to the foul line. Bold move putting Myers back into the game here late in the second with those 3 fouls. We'll see if it pays off as Myers buries the first. The second make on the day for Chuckey-Doak at the foul line. 2 for 6 total. They're split at the charity stripe. Rayleigh Myers to shoot a second. 12-point lead for the Lady Buffs. Looking to cut into the deficit. Won't do it on the second shot, which misses out to the left as Shelton comes away with the rebound up court. Shelton, for as long and rangy as she is, also a terrific ball handler. Near side 3 attempted. It's Burns. From long range, Mackenzie Burns, her second triple of the quarter. And West Greene leads it by their largest margin of the day at 15. Gaines underneath, bottom of the circle. And a tie-up on the hardwood. Out of bounds, the verdict. West Greene will hold on to it. Baseline inbound for Burns and the Lady Buffs. Coming out of the gates here in this second quarter, we've seen a flurry of threes. Burns will look to add another, unsuccessful this time around after making her last 2. Pass out of the wheelhouse of Tatum. Sutherland has her racing on the left baseline, but out of bounds in the end. Turnover, West Greene basketball. Burns will bring it up. Fox will approach her at midcourt. Right elbow, it goes to Williams. Williams taken away by Fox in the front court. Missing the transition layup. Shelton, Sutherland underneath, and a foul called as Sutherland went up for the shot. Foul goes against Ansley Shelton there. Tatum looking for her first points of the night, and she'll have them with a make on the first shot from the charity stripe. Coming up at halftime, we give you our first half statistics. Take a peek towards game 2 of our double here tonight with the West Greene Chuckey-Doak Middle School boys game to be played directly following. 10 seconds to go in the half. 3-pointer tried and missed by Carly Williams. Rebounded by Sutherland. Knights with 3 seconds left that they hope to get a shot off. A second remaining, and they will not be able to get one off. We've played a half of basketball from Lower Aft, and your score through 2 quarters, it's West Greene at 24, Chuckey-Doak 11. Coming up, our halftime report. We take you into the first half statistics, as we show you how the first half played out. That's when we return as you continue to listen to West Greene Chuckey-Doak Middle School for the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
In Greenville, we blend beauty with Southern charm.
From sharp cuts to flawless color and perfect extensions, we make dream hair real.
As milkshake experts, we deliver exclusive treatments, glosses, and pro product advice. Finish your look with nails and waxing done with care.
Relax and recharge with our signature Japanese head spa.
Come experience the Main Brand difference.
At the Main Brand Hair Company,
we wrangle your tangles.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Wonderful halftime entertainment here from Lower Afton, Tennessee, as we welcome you back here at the break where West Greene Middle School leads Chuckey-Doak 24-11 here at the halftime report. We bring you our first half statistics as Tyler Nichols rejoins the fray, elevated here in the Crow's Nest at Chuckey-Doak Middle School. Tyler, let's start with this. The first half, really, let's call it honestly, dominated by West Greene. Chuckey-Doak a little bit better performance in that second quarter, but a swarming West Greene defense and some excellent three-point shooting there in the second. I think that's what defined that first half for me.
Yeah, and West Greene's three-point shooting was a lot better than I anticipated coming into. That's a very hot outside shooting team, and Chuckey-Doak got into a little rhythm there where they knocked down, I think, 3 in a row and were 3 of 4, as you said, in the second quarter, but West Greene was matching that. So they caught fire, but unfortunately couldn't get West Greene to calm down in that little span too. So Chuckey-Doak, they're getting high percentage shots. They're getting some down low, but for them, I think maybe defense may be a priority second half because West Greene's just shooting really well outside up to this point, and if you want any hope of coming back, I think they need to lock down defensively.
4 combined threes from the two squads in that second quarter, 3 for the Lady Buffaloes as Mackenzie Burns hit a pair, and you had Carly Williams put one in from long range as well. Let's hop into these first half stats, Tyler, and then you tell us what you think about it. It's pretty eye-opening. West Greene, the volume has been there for them, 10 for 28 from the field as a team, 1 for 4 from the foul line, but 5 of 16 in the first, 5 of 12 in the second as they outscore Chuckey-Doak 10-1 in that first quarter and 14-10 in the second. We talked about Chuckey-Doak held without a make from the field in that first quarter. They shoot 3 of 7 from the field in the second to where they're now 3 of 10 at the halftime break. Also 4 of 8 from the foul line where they did most of their damage in that first half. Your leading scores through 2 quarters of play. Vanessa Vasquez, the leader for the Lady Black Knights with her 4 points. You get 2 each from Tatum Sutherland, Mayana Hensley, and Danny Shelton, and 1 for Rayleigh Myers in that first half, who is in foul trouble. We saw her later on come back in. And for the West Greene Lady Buffs, very evenly distributed as far as the scoring goes. Ansley Shelton, the scoring leader, with 9 here at the halftime break. Mackenzie Burns pours in 6 off those 2 3-pointers. You get 4 from Carmen Gaines, and then 3 from Carly Williams off of that 3-pointer, and 2 from McKee Greenlee. West Greene, smothering in the full court pressure. They have not allowed Chuckey-Doak to get it across half court a number of times here tonight. I think if you're Chuckey-Doak, point 1 in the halftime locker room speech is we got to take care of the ball better. For West Greene, I think we got to keep the pressure up.
Yeah, certainly. And for West Greene, you wonder if they come out of that press too, being up so much right here, if they still keep the pressure on and try to keep Chuckey-Doak from even having the chance of coming back right here. And Chuckey-Doak not getting the volume of shots that West Greene is. You mentioned that for the game, only 3 of 10. So when you're only getting up 10 field goals in the first half, that hurts whenever West Greene's getting up 28 total. So West Greene's defense standing tall, not even allowing them to get across half court. That's how they're getting so many more shots and forcing so many more turnovers. So second half going into it here, if you're Chuckey-Doak, prioritize ball handling, getting it across half court, and then working into your offensive sets and seeing if you can get more shots up.
Not always a good sign whenever you have as many makes as your team has attempts, which is what Chuckey-Doak has, just 10 attempts to West Greene's 10 made field goals. But all that can change in the second half. Just a 13-point halftime lead for the Lady Buffs. We'll bring you second half coverage when we come back. This is Chuckey-Doak and West Greene Middle School basketball on the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Marathon Quick Stop Markets, you'll find a company that realizes that our customers are our biggest assets. We are a locally owned company, proud to serve our community. So we do everything with you in mind. We clean and sanitize our stores, provide a well-lit, monitored area to keep you and your family safe. You can always expect a friendly staff and a large selection of products with weekly specials. Stop in at a nearby Marathon Quick Stop Market today.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Let's begin the second half of basketball. West Greene, a 13-point lead, heading out of the locker room. They'll start with the ball first after an early takeaway and continue to have it along that far side baseline. Matthew Palazzo saying hello once again from Chuckey-Doak Middle School, high atop here in the Crow's Nest, joined by our producer for the evening, Tyler Nichols. Glad you could join us here on a Monday night as we usher in the athletics week. Chuckey-Doak West Greene High School's duking it out tomorrow night, and the middle schools usher in the week's festivities here on a Monday. Middle school hardwood action, and a miss from Mayana Hensley will take us the other way. And quickly, West Greene will return the favor. It's been that type of night for these two already. One hits a three, the other one will respond with a three. A turnover, awaited by another turnover across the floor. So has been the case through two quarters, as an early foul called here in the third will go against Michelle Rogers. Rogers, the eighth grader. First points of the night a few moments ago. Inbound here for the Knights. Myers swings it right side for Sutherland. Outside the key, it's Fox, guarded by Shelton, as the Lady Buffs sit back in that 2-3 zone. It's been hard to find an opening here tonight for Chuckey-Doak. Tatum unable to get points on the runner, and a steal here for Ansley Shelton as she takes it up court, up and over a defender, a little too strong off the right hand. And Chuckey-Doak, fortunately, will breathe a sigh of relief as they head back left to right. Across half court, it's Hensley off the hands of Carly Williams in pursuit. The lead at 15 for West Greene. Fox to throw it in. Seconds winding down. She'll toss it up in a last-ditch effort. Shelton comes away with it up court. It's Gaines. Count it, one. Carmen Gaines, first points of the second half. Finishing through contact and heading to the foul line, looking to complete a three-point play. West Greene coming out with their hair on fire here in the third, as Vanessa Vasquez, the early catalyst for the Lady Black Knights, looks to check back in. Danny Shelton will take a seat. Gaines will miss it, but won't connect on the three-point play. Chuckey-Doak will have the basketball, trailing by 17. Vasquez up court to Fox. Near side corner, a three-pointer on its way, and too short into the arms of Ansley Shelton. Scramble for it on the floor. And West Greene will continue to push the pace. Underneath it's Rogers, up and in, off the window. Michelle Rogers, 2 for 2 here in the third quarter. Tatum looking to split the double team, unable to, as Shelton wrestles away the steal and gets the layup immediately after. Ansley Shelton into double figures our first score tonight to do so with 11. Kira Fox through the lane, can't convert, but Mayana Hensley gets the offensive board and the follow-up that warrants a foul call. Hensley at the stripe. She's 1 for 2 from the field here tonight. Missing the first is Hensley. Hensley second, up and bouncing in. A fortunate bounce, a favorable bounce for the Black Knights. We'll give them their first points here in the second half. Off the dribble. It's Thompson. Up and through the lane is Shelton. Counted and one. Second time the Lady Buffs have had the chance to complete a three-point play. This time it's Ansley Shelton, rather. 4 points in the quarter. Give her 13 on the evening. Checking back into the game is Josie Holt of Chuckey-Doak, as Rayleigh Myers will have to find a seat on the Chuckey-Doak bench. That's her fourth foul early here in the third quarter. Shelton, three-point play, converts it. Chuckey-Doak troubled to get it across half court in the first half. And it seems like they're dealing with similar struggles here in the third. Sideline inbound for Carly Williams, who drives baseline. Opposite block, it's Gaines. Across and around a defender, and it's good. Carmen Gaines, 8 points for her. Batted away. Chuckey-Doak retains possession as Aubrey Parkins will see her first minutes here in the second half. Kiera Fox will check out. Vasquez looked for Parkins, threw it behind her, and Gaines gets the steal. Man, I tell you what, Gaines, so quickly, such high basketball IQ. She knows what to do with it when she has the ball in her hands. We'll draw the foul, and we'll take a pair of foul shots with the Lady Buffs leading it by 24. A 2-for-2 trip for Carmen Gaines. And West Greene has outscored Chuckey-Doak now 13-1 in the third quarter to start. Parkins off the pass, inbounded and stripped away by Carmen Gaines. You see what I mean? Just aggressive. 8 points here in the third quarter. She's got 12 in the game, and another steal for Gaines all over the place. She was fouled shortly after. West Greene holds on to it. Williams tosses it in to Shelton. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay in the West Greene half court. .245 to go here in the third. A corner three tried and missed by Burns. Rebounded by Williams. And West Greene is just running away with it. Gaines gets her hand on another pass, and Shelton ends up on the floor with it, but West Greene stays alive. In the short corner, it's Shelton driving in, looking to dish it out low. On the baseline, it's Thompson. Out to Gaines. Gaines, good look at the cup. Not enough English. Rogers the rebound. First miss of the quarter for Gaines. Pass too far intended for Sutherland. And it's a turnover. Tyler mentioned needing more shots in this second half. Chuckey-Doak has mustered just 4 here in the quarter. Shelton through the lane, counted and one, up and in off the glass. Ansley Shelton. 16 points in this one after the make. She'll have a chance to tack on one more. Lady Buffaloes have just been shot out of a bullet here in this third quarter. I mean, they have been playing lights out. Carmen Gaines gets herself another bucket. And just like that, West Greene leads it 45-12. Carrie Fiesdale will call a timeout for Chuckey-Doak. We take the break, return in 30 seconds with 1:10 remaining in the third period. West Greene leads it by 33.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
5 left to play in the third quarter. West Greene has come out with a point to prove, outscoring Chuckey-Doak 21-1 in the third quarter to take a 45-12 lead. We welcome you back to Lower Afton as we exit the 30-second timeout. A Sutherland floater will give Chuckey-Doak its first points in quite some time and their first made field goal of the frame. Running clock is in effect, stopping only for timeouts and injuries. West Greene, a shot from the short corner, rims out. 40 seconds in the quarter for Chuckey-Doak to start to put together a late run. Sutherland, left-handed finish, can't go. Ends up on the floor with it after snatching her own miss. Stay with us after the girls' game. We'll have game 2 of our doubleheader with the West Greene Middle and Chuckey-Doak Middle boys team duking it out to wrap up our Monday night. Turnover West Greene, Chuckey-Doak will have it. A rare mistake for the Buffs here in the third. Vasquez across half court. Shelton down to Sutherland. Low block, it's Hensley. Up and over Gaines, and Shelton, who came over late, likely called for the foul. That sends Mayana Hensley to the foul line. Hensley 1 for 2 at the charity stripe tonight. We'll make the first. A 2 for 2 trip and some much needed points for Chuckey-Doak. 3 seconds in the quarter. Burns a corner 3. Misses far side. We play 3 here from Lower Afton. Your score as we enter the fourth. It's West Greene 45, Chuckey-Doak 16. Fourth and final quarter of action on your way after this as you listen to the First Horizon Green Sports Zone Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now,
the
Matthew
West Greene
Palazzo.
rout as we begin the fourth quarter. 45-16, they lead it over Chuckey-Doak. We'll play one more underneath to start the fourth. Hensley, a pair of misses, but draws the foul and will head to the foul line as we begin the fourth and final quarter. Hensley 5 points to lead the Lady Black Knights in scoring here tonight. West Greene placing 2 in double figures through 3. It's Ansley Shelton, the game leading 16, and Carmen Gaines with 14. And up until the make from Hensley, Ansley Shelton had scored as many points as Chuckey-Doak has as a team this entire night. Hitting the front end, falling in, the second shot from Hensley. Give her 7. 5 have come at the charity stripe. Motion offense, other end. It's a miss from Thompson. Skip pass across the arc underneath to Rogers. Rogers tied up with Hensley. Will fall to the floor with it. Shelton, Williams, Burns, Rogers, and Thompson, the 5 on the floor to start the fourth quarter for the Buffaloes. It's Shelton, Sutherland, Holt, Vasquez, and Hensley round out the 5 for the Lady Black Knights. They'll force a turnover here. Running clock in effect, likely for the duration. And Vasquez will get it across half court and set up the half court offense for Chuckey-Doak. Sutherland trapped. She'll reach back, find Shelton. Floats one underneath for Holt. Holt too strong off the glass. It's a miss. Vasquez retains it. Looking to get it inside to Holt. It gets tipped away into the hands of Williams. Good pass inside to Shelton. Can't get it to go underneath the square. West Greene too frantic after the miss. Turns it over directly after. 4.5 to play here in game 1. Corner 3 by Williams. It'll rim out. Tatum in the half court for the Lady Black Knights. Underneath to Holt. Backing up on Rogers. Kicks it back out to Sutherland. A skip pass up to Vasquez. Near side corner for Shelton. Corner 3. It's up and off the mark. Furious pressure in the backcourt there by Mayana Hensley. A deep sideline baseline here, sideline inbound rather, for the Knights. Hensley at the foul line. Underneath for Holt, tips it up to herself and puts it up and in off the glass. Good. Josie Holt's first points of the night. Makes it 45-20 West Greene. Buffs with the basketball. Off the dribble handoff, it's Tessa Shelton. Underneath for Rogers. And a travel will wipe the make off the board. .3:14 to go here in the fourth. And at long last, Chuckey-Doak will take over. Parkins into Hensley as it ripped away. And Parkins would be tied up with Carpenter. Jump ball will keep us on the right side. Parkins, the bouncer, gets it back after Vasquez mishandled. Back to Vasquez up top for Parkins. A three made. Aubrey Parkins. And Chuckey-Doak is outscoring West Greene 7-0 here in the fourth quarter. Still trailing by 22 though. Buff swinging around, getting some reserve some time here late from the short corner. Up for Stills, and Kendall Stills will give West Greene their first points of the frame. Vanessa Vasquez in the half court. Parkins a wraparound pass for Hensley. Low block, swatted away, taken away. It's Addie Thompson. Tessa Shelton Well defended by Vasquez. West Greene will keep it. As Avery Stepp and Cambry Brown, a pair of sixth graders, will see some late action. Mayana Hensley will exit. In will enter Avery Reeves for the Lady Black Knights. Short corner, shot attempted, missed far side. West Greene will get it right back. Underneath. Out and around, Kendall Stills, another jumper. It hits the bottom. Kendall Stills, a pair of late buckets here in the fourth quarter. Knights turn it over in the front court. West Greene turns it over before they can get into the front court. Chuckey-Doak basketball. Vasquez weaving in and out of traffic. At the foul line, it's Reeves. Back out to Vasquez. Underneath, Holt looking on the other block to try to find Merrill. And it's out of bounds, Chuckey-Doak ball. Holt the jumper from 10 feet out off the mark. Everly Carpenter. It's Kendall Stills. 1:05 to play here in the final quarter. West Greene leading by 26. Stills around the arc. Near side. Tessa Shelton. Cambry Brown will try her luck from long range. This one up into the arms for the defensive rebound. It's Josie Holt. Lady Black Knights with 40 seconds left in this one. They've got the ball. Vasquez up for Merrill. Shot off the mark. Holt the follow up. Can't get it to fall. West Greene avoids the turnover. They can hold on to it for the game's final 10 seconds. They look to get a shot for Avery Stepp. 5 on the game clock. In the corner, it's Stills. And West Greene will hold on to it. They dominate here on a Monday night in Lower Afton. They get the victory by a final of 49-23. The Lady Buffaloes dominant in game 1 of our doubleheader as they get the key win in district. Game 2 coming up, featuring the Chuckey-Doak Middle and West Greene Middle School boys. Stick around and buckle up. Should be a fun one as we complete our coverage here from Lower Afton. Once again, your final here in game 1. West Greene 49, Chuckey-Doak 23. Coming up, we preview our next matchup and take a look at our final statistics in the first game. That's when we come back. You're listening to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
And we welcome you back here from Lower Afton as we await the start to game number 2 of our doubleheader. Game 1, West Greene dominant in dominant fashion. The Lady Buffaloes knock off the Lady Black Knights 49-23. We have our game's final statistics. Before we get into those, Tyler Nichols rejoins us. Hey, what a performance from those Lady Buffaloes here tonight. They came out on fire in that second half, and they hold on to a lead, and they never really looked back after they got that early momentum started in that first quarter. But dominant night for Carmen Gaines and Ansley Shelton. Of course, Lady Buffaloes 22 of 50 from the field overall, 4 of 9 from the foul line. Chuckey-Doak held to just 6 of 24 shooting and 9 of 14 at the foul line. Overall, Chuckey-Doak led by Mayana Hensley, 7. Also factoring in, you get Tatum Sutherland with 4, along with Vanessa Vasquez's 4. 3 from Aubrey Parkins, 2 each from Danny Shelton and Josie Holt, and 1 for Rayleigh Myers. For West Greene, a group effort, 16 from Ansley Shelton to lead all scores, 14 for Carmen Gaines, 6 from Mackenzie Burns, 5 from Carly Williams, 4 each from Michelle Rogers and Kendall Stills, and 2 from McKee Greenlee. Tyler, wow. Second time we've seen them here this season, and once again the Lady Buffaloes showing how formidable they truly are.
I mean, I thought maybe you slow down a little bit in the second half. Maybe Chuckey-Doak would play better defense, but West Greene did not let up. They had a little lapse right there early in the fourth quarter when some of the bench players went in, but then after that they went back on the attack, and just great shooting performance all night by the Lady Buffaloes. For Chuckey-Doak, I mean, 6 of 24 overall in the night, 25%. Not what you want. West Greene 44%. About what you want. Chuckey-Doak got to the free throw line more, and that's where they ended up getting 9 of their 23 total points. So for West Greene moving forward, now you feel really good about what you did, because you did a terrific job on offense, a terrific job on defense. Chuckey-Doak, you go back to the drawing board on this one because it wasn't the best night. You certainly do not like to lose at home, especially to a county rival, but moving forward, I think you see some things that you can work on. Sometimes you find some things in the losses you take, and you take with them going forward, and you try to fix them. And for Chuckey-Doak, there's a few of those that they can certainly fix.
And not only is it a big district win, it's a county win. You know, that's awesome to get the win before your high schools duke it out a night following. And how about that performance? I wanted to speak just a little bit more on Carmen Gaines and Ansley Shelton, both in the double figures. Shelton finishes with 16 and Gaines with 14. Just tremendous nights from those two. Gaines especially impressive on the defensive end. It felt like every time we looked up, Tyler, Gaines was getting a steal, converting on points, and that led to her big second half where she had, of her 14, she had 10 in that third quarter. So no stranger to great defense. Carmen Gaines, excellent night tonight.
Absolutely.
And so we turn the page. Game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight, the Chuckey-Doak Middle School and West Greene Middle School boys. Now, earlier this season, we got a chance to see both of them. West Greene and Churchill. It ended in a heartbreaker late. West Greene unable to hold on to that one. But Chuckey-Doak dominant in that win against South Greene Middle School as they opened up the season. I think the MO, really the theme for this Chuckey-Doak Middle School boys team is the sheer size and physicality that they come in and play with. I mean, Brody Myers, Mikey Carricker. You also factor in a guy like Skylar Nelson. I mean, they are huge across the board. But they also have great guard play as well. Jackson Sutherland, Julian Overstreet, Titus Randolph. They get in there, they make plays, and they handle the ball extremely well for this Chuckey-Doak Black Knight team. For West Greene, it's a group effort. They'll rotate 7 or 8 players, but really love a guy like Jagger Derringer and what he brings to the table. Tommy Pittman, he'll help bring the ball up as well. In that front court, you look up, there's another McCamey heading up the West Greene ranks, and it's Ian McCamey. So it should be a fantastic matchup here for the second game on our docket.
Absolutely, and I've seen Chuckey-Doak once this year. I know you've seen West Greene. I've not, but That Chuckey-Doak game at South Greene, man, they didn't. It was sort of like the West Greene girls in the first game we just saw. They dominated in the first quarter and never let up all the way through. Saw an incredible half-court buzzer beater. Whenever you're hitting half-court shots at a halftime, you know it's your night.
Yeah.
So if Chuckey-Doak comes out and starts hitting some of those long-range shots early, then it's kind of an indication for how the night may go. But for Chuckey-Doak, it's your home court. It's one of your big rivals. You're going to want to come out and you're going to want to punch them in the mouth. So if you're West Greene, you've got to weather that early storm because you've seen what Chuckey-Doak can do. We've seen what Chuckey-Doak can do. So you certainly want to limit the damage here in the first quarter, and then once you get into the second quarter, see how you stand on the scoreboard and make the adjustments you need going forward from there.
Well, it's time to get locked in and ready to go for game number 2. Hope you're ready. Hope you're staying tuned for game 2 of our doubleheader as our coverage continues here on a Monday night. Right after this opening tip and starters when we come back. It's West Greene and Chuckey-Doak for the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
And we welcome you back here from Chuckey-Doak Middle School as we approach the start of game number 2. West Greene Lady Buffaloes dominant in game number 1. They get the victory. Chuckey-Doak Middle School boys up next, looking to get the home split here on a Monday night as we start our week and we conclude our doubleheader. Starting 5 for the West Greene Middle School Buffaloes, it'll be the 8th grader Jagger Derringer, the 8th grader Tavi Pittman, the 8th grader Hudson Lawson, the 8th grader Asher Smith, and the 7th grader Micah Shiflett. Starting lineup being announced for the Black Knights, and let me tell you, this home crowd getting loud, reaching a crescendo moments away from opening tip. They're big, they're physical. The Chuckey-Doak Black Knights will trot out Titus Randolph, Jackson Sutherland, Mikey Carricker, Conley Woody, Skylar Nelson. That's their starting 5 as they begin. Brody Myers not playing tonight, is on the bench for the Black Knights, so Conley Woody will get the start in his stead. Myers with the cast on the left foot. Hoping all is all right with him. Still a big lineup, Tyler, for this Chuckey-Doak Middle School team, and we'll get to see how it plays out. Carricker and Lawson handle the opening tip, and it's West Greene immediately with points. Jagger Derringer through the lane to strike first blood for the Buffs. They'll take a 2-0 lead. Woody underneath as the Knights move it right to left. Matthew Palazzo saying hello. Glad you could join us here on a Monday night. Tyler Nichols, our producer, and Titus Randolph, the three-point sharpshooter, so it seems. Chuckey-Doak takes the lead back early in the 30 seconds that we have played here tonight. Derringer across the stripe, right side of the wing. It's Lawson. Randolph, the steal. Randolph immediately up court. Man, that kid is special. Athletic and terrific on both sides of the floor. Has seen his rise through the ranks at Chuckey Elementary School. He's been a force throughout. Can't believe he's already in middle school. Chuckey-Doak will force another turnover. A couple turnovers for West Greene overall, but the two teams come out shooting hot 3 for 3 to start from the field. Sutherland will run the point for the Black Knights. West Greene sets back in a 2-3 zone. Randolph, another one. A rainbow arcing three-pointer, and Titus Randolph has come out of the gates to give the Black Knights an 8-2 advantage. 8-0 run for Chuckey-Doak, and that'll make you stand up on your feet. Randolph a pair of makes from beyond the arc. Tavi Pittman on the opposite foul line That's a 15-footer that rings true. Sutherland will move it left to the hot hand in Randolph, who drives baseline. In on McCamey, a skip pass across the arc for Carricker. A pop toss up for Nelson. Deep three by Randolph. Are you kidding me? Titus Randolph again. Timeout, West Greene, and we go to break. Return in 30 seconds. West Greene ball when we return. 4:09 to play in the quarter. It's West Greene 4, Chuckey-Doak 11.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now,
back here in lower Afton, it's a Titus Randolph shootout here in the first quarter. He's got all 11 of Chuckey-Doak's points. A perfect 4-4 from the field to go along with his 3 3-pointers now after that one that we just saw before the break. West Greene unable to convert on the other end. Transition three for Mikey Carricker off the mark and in the hands of Conley Woody. Underneath, 2 defenders on him. He'll get his own miss. Also a miss to follow up. Corner three by Sutherland off the mark. Woody gets another rebound. Now Titus Randolph coming out with a hot start for Chuckey-Doak. Wearing the number 0. As Chuckey-Doak jumps out, they respond at an 11-0 run. All coming from Titus Randolph as Woody misses the first. Provides a spark for this home crowd here on a Monday night as we head into the wee hours. Woody's second one a miss, and an 0-for-2 trip will send us back the other way. Jagger Derringer will take it up for the Buffs. Left side off the shift left screen, guarded by Randolph. He'll drive baseline, reverse lay-in, right hand, count it, one. Jagger Derringer with the English off the window. Jagger's got 4, a chance to make it 5 as he heads to the foul line. Looking to convert the three-point play. 11-6, Chuckey-Doak leads it by 5. Derringer converts on the and one. 4-point game, you blinked, and it's a 2-possession one. Carricker up from the corner to Sutherland. Looking to chip into this 2-3 zone. Mikey Carricker, corner 3, it rims out. Tavi Pittman comes away with it. Pittman showing some handles. Buffs get it across half court, it's Derringer. Fakes a shot, gets to Pittman. Low block at shift left. Working on Nelson. Runner by Pittman in the lane is off the mark. Carricker wrestles away a rebound. In a hurry up court. Woody can't control it. And the Buffs take it away. Lawson. And Derringer will run the point. Off the screen, top of the key. Pittman in the corner, knocked away by Randolph. Sutherland will get the steal. Knights lead it by 4. They have the basketball. Carricker running into the 3. Couldn't get the bounce. Derringer another rebound as West Greene takes over. 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Shift left, far side corner. The bouncer inside, up and out off the glass by Hudson Lawson. Derringer can't get it either. Sutherland. Bounce pass to the corner for Carricker. Low block for Woody. Turnaround jump shot. Won't go from 10 feet out. So the two teams have cooled off a bit from the field. Defense is starting to pick up. Derringer a pop up for Lawson. Foul line is shift left. Back to Lawson. Driving in the lane. Left-handed finish. Count it. Hudson Lawson. His first points of the night. And we've got ourselves a ball game. 11-9. Chuckey-Doak hanging on to a 2-point lead. Nelson, Euro step in the lane. finger roll finish straight to the cup. And Nelson's got his first of the evening. 13-9 Black Knights. Derringer sets up the half-court offense. Shift led on the high post. Pass knocked away by Woody. Randolph takes it swiftly into the front court and has it stripped away as he was going up for the layup. Foul goes against Derringer. That's his first, team second. Under a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Titus Randolph lighting the world on fire here in the first quarter. 11 points, perfect 4-4 from the field. He's got another one at the charity stripe. And it's something when you got officials coming up to you and saying, this kid's going to be special when he gets to high school, when he gets to middle school. And they've been saying that about Titus Randolph for years now. The second one from Randolph took forever to eventually roll out. Officially rendered a miss. Newly into the game, Cooper Broyles for Chuckey-Doak. Another one of those kids coming up. Younger brother of Jake Broyles on the Chuckey-Doak High School basketball team. We'll see them in action tomorrow right here on First Horizon Green Sports Zone. Lawson a missed triple. Lawson an offensive rebound and a missed follow-up. Off the hands of Shiflett into Skylar Nelson's. Sutherland takes it right to left. Broyles, a corner three. It's off the mark. 15 seconds to play. Randolph gets the steal, pops it over to Broyles. Back to the right wing for Randolph. A skip pass across. Sutherland into the corner. Broyles, a three. Made. With a second left and the Black Knights strike. They end the quarter on a 6-0 run. We played one here from Lower Afton. Your score at the break, it's West Greene 9, Chuckey-Doak 17. West Greene trails when we come back to start our second quarter. You're listening to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At Food City, we make it easy for you to shop your way. Order online and pick it up curbside. Or have it delivered straight to your door with Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now, get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
And we begin the second quarter. Sutherland a missed three as we welcome you back. Chuckey-Doak stays with the basketball as we welcome Cameron Combs into the ball game, younger cousin of Christian Derry. Saw Derry at the Christmas parade this past weekend. Good to see Christian. Small business owner here in Greenville. Younger brother looks to be a problem coming up the ranks of the middle school. Gets fouled and misses the first foul shot at the stripe. An excellent first quarter for Titus Randolph, who pours in 12 on 4 of 4 shooting. The Black Knights in general shoot at 6 of 12 from the field. West Greene 4 of 11. Combs is second off the front end. A couple more substitutions come in for Chuckey-Doak. Carricker and Woody return. Same 5 on the floor for the West Greene Buffaloes, aside from Skylar Rembert into the game for Tavi Pittman. Chuckey-Doak is steal into the front court. Sutherland is smacked from behind and taken to the hardwood underneath the basket. Foul from behind will bring Jackson Sutherland and the neon green shoes to the free throw line. 17-9 a score, as neither team has been able to register a point to begin the second. Julian Overstreet checks into the game for Chuckey-Doak as Combs takes a swift exit. Sutherland missed the first free toss, second on its way. And it's Bonhams, first points of the quarter. West Greene, the basketball on a 9-point deficit. Derringer up court with Rimbert. Out of the wheelhouse of Rimbert and out of bounds in the Chuckey-Doak bench. Knights retain possession. Overstreet will walk it up for Chuckey-Doak. Right corner to Sutherland. A skip pass all the way across the arc for Broyles. Lost the dribble. West Greene takes it away. Derringer, runner in the lane, can't get the favorable bounce. West Greene's first shot of the quarter. Jackson up top. Corner three, Jackson unable to connect. Mikey Carricker skies up for the offensive rebound. And West Greene able to take it away. Hudson Lawson to Derringer in the lane. Euro step, the right-handed finish won't go. Ripped away by Carricker, and a foul called on the floor. It'll go against Mikey Carricker. Or excuse me, it'll go against West Greene and Hudson Lawson. Chuckey-Doak basketball as Overstreet will run the point. Jackson Sutherland driving baseline, the floater, and that's good. Good stuff from Jackson Sutherland, who's got all three of Chuckey-Doak's second quarter points. They lead it by their largest margin of the night at 20-9. Tavi Pittman back into the game. Corner three for Micah Shiflett. Too short on the release. Jackson Sutherland, a foot on the line too, is off far side. Mikey Carricker, tough fadeaway jumper. Off the Sutherland miss. Able to put one in, leaning away to give the Black Knights a 13-point lead. 5-0 run to start the second frame. Tavi Pittman looks to respond, unable to connect. Knights rebound it, get it up court in a hurry. Mikey Carricker finishing through contact. And Coach Weston Collins of West Greene will take his first time out. We'll take the break, return in 60 seconds with 3:19 to play in the second. It's West Greene 9, Chuckey-Doak 24. You're listening to the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply. Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
So why sit on the sidelines when you could be driving a brand new Chevrolet, GMC, or Cadillac from Bachman Bernard in Greenville? Choose from the Silverado, Sierra, Terrain, Acadia, Equinox, Trax, Trailblazer, or Blazer. And wrap yourself in elegance and style while driving a Cadillac, Lyric, or the best vehicle on the planet, the Cadillac Escalade. So don't stumble, bumble, and fumble your way with other dealers. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Make the short trip to Bachman Bernard Chevrolet GMC Cadillac in Greenville, where we will save you money.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
Greene County
and we welcome you back to
on the air.
halftime here.
Now,
These two teams in the
Matthew
locker
Palazzo.
room, West Greene and Chuckey-Doak, interlocked in quite a good basketball game here at the halftime break. Chuckey-Doak leads at 28-17. We've played 2 quarters. Tyler Nichols rejoins us from high atop the Crow's Nest, albeit dusty. Has been a good one here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. How can you start other than Titus Randolph, his terrific first half for the Chuckey-Doak Black Knights? 12 points, all coming in that first quarter as he connected on those 3 3-pointers. You also get a 4th 3-pointer of the quarter with Cooper Broyles' shot right before the first quarter buzzer. He chips in with 3. You get 3 from Jackson Sutherland, 4 from Mikey Carricker, 2 from Conley Woody, and 4 from Skylar Nelson. Chuckey-Doak 11 of 25 from the field, 2 of 8 from the foul line. Pretty good recipe for the Black Knights. Just get it to Titus Randolph. He's been your main benefactor thus far. West Greene, it's been a little bit trudgingly at times in that first half, but they're led by Braden Early's 8 off the bench. Get some much-needed points from him in that second quarter. You get 5 from Jagger Derringer and 2 apiece from Tavi Pittman and Hudson Lawson. The Buffaloes 7 of 19 from the field, pretty efficient, and 1 for 1 at the foul line. When you look at these stats, Tyler, obviously the numbers from Titus Randolph jump off the page for me, but what does it for you through that first half of play?
Just that opening spree that you had from Titus Randolph. He scores, I think, the first 11 for Chuckey-Doak, and he's been held quiet to just 1 since then with that free throw shot. But that's really what jumps off to me the most. Outside of that, I'd have to say that Braden Early for West Greene shooting really well in the second quarter. They're scoring all of their points to will them back in this game because they're now within 11 now, which is pretty much, it's been a competitive ball game outside of Titus's run there in the first quarter. So for West Greene, you're doing exactly what you need to do. You're playing competitive with them. It's exactly what I said going into the game. You have to weather that early storm and see where you go after this, and it's looked like they made the necessary adjustments because in the second quarter they did enough to remain competitive with Chuckey-Doak. And we're sitting here at halftime, and it's still a ball game. It's not gotten away from them yet. They've still got the opportunity to reel it back in. So for West Greene, just come out in the second half and kind of do the same thing you did and tighten up on defense.
And credit to West Greene, too. So many times you see a player like Titus Randolph put up a 12 spot in the first quarter or just shoot the lights out of it, and it really takes the wind out of your sails. But West Greene, like you said, Tyler, comes storming back in that second quarter and provides enough of a fight Braden early off the bench with those 8 points. They were critical to get us back to a reasonable deficit if you're West Greene, and to where you're still within striking distance. I mean, they got it to a 2-point game there early in the second quarter, but then Chuckey-Doak able to pull away a little bit further, deeper into that quarter, and heads-up plays throughout by Titus Randolph, not only offensively, but that second quarter where he showed his prowess as a defender as well.
Yeah, and West Greene brings it back to a 2-point game there, I think 11-9, and then Chuckey-Doak goes on a 6-0 run in the quarter and then outscores them by 3 in the second quarter. So coming into this one, just keep shooting the ball and remain hot out there. The biggest thing to me that I'm looking at here is Chuckey-Doak's got a little more depth too, because you've got 6 players that have scored tonight compared to just West Greene's 4, and West Greene's only had 6 players take shots, and Chuckey-Doak's had 6 to score, with more that have been out there and taken shots and free throws. So for Chuckey-Doak, I think that's key, is to be able to have those fresh bodies that you can put into the game. So going down the stretch for West Greene, I think it'll be tough competing against that. I think they're going to have to, of course, shoot a higher field goal percentage to be able to make it a game and to tighten up on defense and try to get some turnovers here, because if Chuckey-Doak's the bigger team, Chuckey-Doak seems like they are the better team offensively so far. So you're going to need to see if you can force some turnovers and limit the offensive rebounds too, to limit the attempts that they have to score.
All great points, Tyler. We look ahead to our weekly live stream schedule here on Green Sports Zone is where we'll focus on. Tomorrow, how fitting, right, to have the middle school game tonight. Tomorrow night it is West Greene and Chuckey-Doak High School for the Bachman-Bernard Game of the Week, presented by Tommy's Plumbing. Two of these teams, again, in a cross-county rivalry, but they will open up district play tomorrow night. Coverage begins at 6:15 in that West Greene and Chuckey-Doak High School basketball game. And then this coming Thursday, Tyler, you have some news to break on some exciting events unfolding at Green Sports Zone.
Absolutely. If you've seen last Wednesday that we went down to Greenville High School, we live streamed Zayden Anderson's National Signing Day with the University of Tennessee with our new series called Celebrating Success. And I think we mentioned during the broadcast that we actually want to continue that. So this Thursday we'll be out at North Greene High School. North Greene senior Ella Head signing to continue her basketball career at Piedmont University. So we will be down there in Bayleton in Jerome Woolsey Gymnasium, live streaming Ella Head signing from North Greene. So if you're a North Greene fan watching this and you can't make it out, we'll have you covered here at Green Sports Zone. We'll have that live stream for you on Thursday, and we'll get you covered.
So if you just now joined us, of course, middle school broadcast tonight for our spotlight game. Tomorrow night is the game of the week with Chuckey-Doak and West Greene High School. And then Thursday, as Tyler just mentioned, Ella Head signing day coverage right here on First Horizon Green Sports Zone. We got you covered every step of the way. Now let's begin this second half. Tyler Nichols will head back to his producing duties, and we'll usher in quarter number 3 and half number 2 here from Lower Afton. Jagger Derringer and the Buffs will take it out of the break. Near side corner, Ian McCamey, who sat for most of that first half, will come back in and put up the first shot of the second half off the mark. Or excuse me, that's Asher Smith, no Ian McCamey. Asher Smith. 11-point lead for the Black Knights in the basketball back. Carricker, scoop shot in the lane, can't go. Tommy Pittman reels it in. Pittman in the lane, and a hurry, and it's blocked off the backboard by Randolph. Chuckey-Doak ball. Sutherland up court. Stops, finds Carricker, right wing. Around and inside to Nelson. Inside on Smith, and too strong off the glass is Asher Smith. Comes away with a rebound. Derringer through the lane, and Titus Randolph a little physical on defense. It's called for the personal foul. Derringer at the foul line in that first half. Derringer with 5 points in that first quarter. Looking for his first since. He'll have him. Talked about the color spectrum of basketball shoes we've seen in the county this season. Derringer no different, but much more neutral tones from the Chuckey-Doak boys team, with the exception of a few. Sutherland being one of those. He handles the basketball after a 2-for-2 trip for Derringer. Off the screen from Nelson. The pick and roll underneath, and the big man gets rewarded. Sutherland says, thank you very much for attracting the attention. I'll dump it down, and Nelson has his third bucket of the basketball game. 30-19. Chuckey-Doak snatches back their 11-point lead. Pittman left on an island, and he makes the Chuckey-Doak defenders pay. Tavi Pittman from long range. 8-point ball game. West Greene steadily inching back into this thing. Carricker up from the wing. Thought about shooting, reconsidered. A rifling pass from Randolph inside for Woody is deflected out. Chuckey-Doak withholds possession. Carricker, a deep sideline inbound pass. Woody, it's knocked away. West Greene coming out of the gates looking much better in this second half. Near side Pittman underneath for Asher Smith. Up and in with the right hand. And Coach House wants a timeout. We take the break. Return in 30 seconds with under 4 to go here in the third quarter. Chuckey-Doak holds on. They lead it by 6.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Tommy's Plumbing has been in business for 30 years, and we're still growing because we treat our customers like family. We are proud to do any job from kitchen faucet installation to a complete home repipe. Tommy's Plumbing offers warranties on most products installed by our technicians. When the job is done, our friendly professionals make sure to clean up. We invite you to visit our new showroom in Jonesboro to see our quality products for yourself. Tommy's is the only one to call when you need a fast, reliable, professional plumber in the Tri-Cities.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
A miss from the foul line for Jackson Sutherland as we welcome you back. Go see our friends over at Tommy's Plumbing and First Horizon Bank. First Horizon, big bank reach, small bank roots. And then Tommy's, go see that armada of trucks that they have. Greenville, Jonesboro locations, they're fantastic. And they clean up after they leave. Excellent stuff. Sutherland a make. And it's 31-24 Black Knights after a 1-for-2 trip. Tavi Pittman the other way. West Greene gaining some momentum as of late. Pittman looking to continue that trend, and he will. Tavi Pittman with some string music. And it's a 2-possession ball game from Chuckey-Doak Middle School. Second triple of the quarter for Tavi Pittman. Nelson can't get it to fall in the lane. West Greene, a chance to cut deeper into this deficit. Tavi up top for Smith. No, it rolls out. Going to continue this stretch for West Greene. They've outscored Chuckey-Doak 10-3 to start the second half. Jackson, a bounce pass to Mikey Carricker off the Nelson screen. Back to Schuyler on the elbow. Stops in front of Smith, too strong. Knocked away by Woody into the hands of Early. Up court they go in a hurry. The Buffs running wild. Pittman guarded by Sutherland. Chuckey-Doak back in the zone defensively. Pittman inside for Redburn. Getting away with a travel, Rembert going to the foul line. Much of the Chuckey-Doak faithful signaling their displeasure with a missed call. Rembert at the line to put in the first, and it's all West Greene here in the second half. 31-28. And we are a possession difference on the scoreboard. Rembert goes 2 for 2. Sutherland up court. Knights, who have led it by as many as 12, hold on to just a 2-point lead. Going up is Randolph. Can't get it to fall. Heavy contact. We play on. 2:05 to go in the quarter. Tavi Pittman and the Buffs in the half court. Pittman near side. Gets to Asher Smith. Extended off the elbow. Rembert a floater. And it bounces high into the hands of Skylar Nelson. Sutherland will handle. Nelson in from the foul line, and it's a block on the Buffaloes. Asher Smith, who's in great position, just leaning a bit too far in the end. Sends Skylar Nelson to the foul line, where he will shoot a couple. Nelson tonight, 3 for 6 from the field. He's got 6 points. Shooting his first foul shots of the evening. And Cooper Broyles will check into the game. Excellent hospitality again at these middle school events. Tyler got set up nicely. Special thanks to Mr. Derek Sams, Assistant Principal Athletic Director here at Chuckey-Doak Middle School. Thanks to John House as well. Coach House for the middle school boys getting us set up here highly elevated and a little dusty here in the crow's nest. But it's all good fun. It's great stuff. Love doing these middle school games. At West Greene a few weeks ago, tremendous staff and support over there. We appreciate them for having us out as well. Pittman, a floater from the corner, and he can't miss here in the third quarter. Tavi Pittman, 3 for 3 in the frame. He's got 8 of his 10 here in the third. Sutherland looking to answer. Chuckey-Doak in the half court. It's a missed runner by Sutherland. And a foul before Pittman can get across the stripe. And it goes against Randolph. The official calls it against Randolph there. I thought it would have went against Sutherland as West Greene inbounds it. Hudson Lawson back into the game. Pittman streaking in the lane. Up and in with the right hand. And we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Tavi Pittman finishing through contact, a chance to give West Greene their first lead of the basketball game. Pittman on an absolute tear here in the quarter. He's got 10 in the last 7 minutes. The and one conversion. Tavi Pittman leading the way from a front. 34-33. Buffs lead it by a single point. Jackson Sutherland up court. Cooper Broyles off the screen set by Nelson. Pass deflected by Shiflett. Buffs have it in numbers. On the offensive, Shiflett going to slow it down. Pittman riding the hot hand, will handle it. Off to the left. Watched by Sutherland. Chuckey-Doak in a man-to-man look. Pittman entering, putting it up. Why not? Tavi Pittman, what can he do? Still yet to miss here in the quarter. Incredible. And West Greene has come from an 11-point halftime deficit to lead it by 3 here in the waning moments of the third quarter. Conley Woody not to be outdone on the other end. His second bucket of the basketball game. 15 seconds to play in the quarter. Tavi Pittman and the Buffs holding on to a 1-point advantage. Pittman, guarded by Carricker, drives baseline, has his shot swatted by Skylar Nelson. Sutherland a half quarter, it's off the mark. Broyles will rebound it and miss it before the buzzer sounds. 1 left to play, deadlocked and a good one. Fourth quarter on your way after this. Chuckey-Doak and West Greene in a 1-point game on the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Whether you ride, haul, or work, CNC has what moves you from dirt roads to job sites. We've got the gear to get you there. Hardworking equipment, helpful people, and honest advice. Whether you haul tools, toys, or livestock, CNC Custom Trailers has the equipment you need and the upgrades you want. CNC Custom Trailers, where you're more than just a customer, you're a neighbor.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Well, it's been a fun 3 quarters thus far. West Greene has come back from an 11-point halftime deficit to take a 1-point lead into the 4th quarter of play. Chuckey-Doak basketball, as we return, we say hello once again. Thank you for joining us here tonight on a Monday evening for some middle school hoops action, preluding the high school rivalry a night from now, also on Green Sports Zone. Glad to have you. Chuckey-Doak will trot out Woody, Carricker, Nelson, Randolph, and Sutherland to round out the 5 to start the final quarter. Woody a missed shot from the elbow, and West Greene an early stop. West Greene with Lawson, Asher Smith, Tommy Pittman, Micah Shiflett, and Jagger Derringer. They're 5 as we begin the final quarter. Tavi Pittman rode the hot hand all the way into that 3rd quarter, and he won't stop there. A 3rd quarter with 13 points, and a 4th quarter begins from beyond the arc. Tavi Pittman has 18, and the Buffs lead it by 4. Carricker on the near side wing, up top to Woody. Backdoor cut for Randolph, rising over. Smith puts it in with the left hand. Tough finish for Titus Randolph, who gets his first points since the opening frame. 1 possession game yet again. Derringer in the half court. Directing traffic, Shiflett has it on the wing. He's got Lawson on the foul line. Now Smith going to take a drive inside the paint. Not enough English. And Nelson comes away with a rebound. Sutherland in the half court. Stop and pop 3. High arcing, off into the hands of Randolph. Offensive rebound, bonus possession. Nelson muscling up underneath, can't get it to go. Nelson, an excellent game with 8 points here tonight. Derringer in transition. Shiflett has the defender leaving the floor. Tavi Pittman left alone. Guarded by Randolph. Gives it off for Derringer. Far side to Lawson. Lawson cutting in the lane, puts it up and can't get it to fall, but gets his own miss. Ball stays with the Buffs. It's Asher Smith kicking it out for Derringer. Floater by Pittman in the lane, won't go. Wanted a foul. Chuckey-Doak in a hurry up court as Smith fouls Carricker. Little pushing and shoving going on after the play. Some extracurriculars going on. Nelson driving in on Shiflett. Too strong off the glass. West Greene basketball with a 2-point lead. Pittman on the other end. Skips it across for Derringer. Stops on the left elbow. Off the back iron, up and into the arms of Micah Shiflett. Late dish down for Lawson, and we play on in the West Greene half court. A 3-pointer tried by Derringer, missed, and Asher Smith tips it up for a rebound. Pittman double teamed. To the corner, Shiflett, a 3. Bang! Micah Shiflett. And the 3-point barrage continues. They told us not to jump here in the crow's nest, but I'm trying not to. First points of the game for Shiflett. Couldn't have come at a better time. A miss by Carricker the other way, and Chuckey-Doak needs some answers. West Greene leads it by 5 with 2.5 to go until the finish line. Pittman lost the handle. Woody comes away with it. Chuckey-Doak a little hurriedly up for Woody. Sutherland, the floater, teardrop, got it to go. Coach House will take the full timeout. We'll take it with him. Return after the duration. 2:11 to go here in the 4th. It's West Greene 42, Chuckey-Doak 39.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
At B&H Garage Doors, family comes first. From the first call to the final install, every home is treated with care and respect. Repairs, new doors, or smart garage technology, quality, honesty, and craftsmanship last with every project. For reliable service and doors built to last, call 423-620-9164 or visit bhgaragedoors.com to schedule service today. B&H Garage Doors, where quality meets family care.
Greene County basketball is on the air.
2:10 to
And
play
now,
in this
Matthew
one. It's been
Palazzo.
a great second half. West Greene has fought all the way back. They lead it by 3. Jagger Derringer with the dribble. Kick out to Shiflett. He's got the hot hand. It rims out. Nelson has it ripped into the black padding on the baseline, and West Greene not letting go of it. Inbound for Shiflett. Bounce pass over to Tavi Pittman. He's had such an incredible second half. 16 second half points for Tavi Pittman to lead the Buffs. 1:40 left to go now. Derringer, far side corner is Lawson. Mishandled it, and Nelson nearly tripped up by Lawson. And it works out to West Greene's advantage. If not, it would have been a Chuckey-Doak fast break that almost assuredly would have ended in points. Jackson Sutherland to take it after the foul. Mikey Carricker off of a Woody screen. Woody driving, kicking to Sutherland. Floats it out for Randolph. Randolph to the corner for Sutherland. Lost his footing and slipped. And Chuckey-Doak turns it over in a 3-point game. West Greene with the basketball. Shiflett off the inbound pass, Derringer. West Greene in the front court, and a foul called on Titus Randolph. That's number 4 for Titus. Team foul number 1. Sideline inbound for West Greene. Tavi Pittman inside half court. To the corner for Early. Turnover. Randolph strips it away. Directly in the passing lane. A pass up court for Woody in transition. He's fouled going up for it. Under 60 seconds to go now. And Chuckey-Doak desperately needs 2 to fall here from Woody. 0 for 2 in the first quarter at the charity stripe. Shooting his first one since. And Chuckey-Doak will take it. Of course, a point in this situation feels like a half dozen. Woody's second will fall as well in a crucial spot. Timeout, West Greene on the floor. 30-second break. We'll keep it right here with under a minute left to go in a 42-41 ball game. Earlier tonight, it was the West Greene Lady Buffaloes in a rout over the Chuckey-Doak Middle School Lady Black Knights. 49-23 the final in that one. We saw Carmen Gaines with 14, Ansley Shelton with 16. It wasn't all that close. Tonight started to look much like that first game after a Titus Randolph 12-point first quarter, but quickly West Greene would respond, and despite trailing by 11 at the halftime break, have come back to take the lead in the second half. But Chuckey-Doak has battled back here in the final quarter. A 1-point game favoring the Buffs. They've got the basketball back after the timeout. Lawson to throw it in. Full court pressure by the Black Knights. The ball is taken away by Chuckey-Doak, and they'll hold on to it. West Greene, a crucial turnover with 50 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Carricker throws it in to Randolph. Other side for Woody. Randolph, as he had the magic once more, lofts it up for Woody. Great positioning. Misses it off the glass, and Carricker's in for the follow-up. Now West Greene on their heels, trailing by 1. 43-42. Sutherland has his hands on it, but the Buffs get it for Pittman. Full timeout taken by Coach Collins. We'll take half of it. Return in 30 seconds with 26 seconds left to play. Chuckey-Doak leads it by 1.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball.
Well, it's been a good
is
one
on the
thus
air.
far.
And
26
now,
seconds
Matthew
remain.
Palazzo.
West Greene basketball trailing by 1. Chuckey-Doak has fought all the way back. And a two-pointer by Mikey Carricker on a Conley Woody miss. Up in the air. A putback attempt that gives the Knights the 1-point margin in their favor with under 30 seconds to play. It's been a fantastic back and forth affair throughout. Hard fought, to say the least. West Greene will inbound it in front of the scores table. And the officials look like have a dispute with maybe possession or in one form or another with the scores table. They get it settled. West Greene inbounds it. Knocked away, and it's West Greene basketball. .21 seconds left to play. Early to Pittman. Pittman has been the hero tonight. Does he have one more in him? Off the screen. On Carricker. The fadeaway. Misses far side. It's tipped up by Shiflett. Recovered by Woody and knocked out of bounds. Chuckey-Doak basketball. We're headed the other way to shoot foul shots. Hudson Lawson on the foul call, or excuse me. Chuckey-Doak went away from the bonus, but that just the 14th foul. It'll be an inbound opportunity instead, and now we'll head the other way to shoot foul shots. Off the inbound pass, Jackson Sutherland was swallowed up. Even with a 2-for-2 trip, still a one-possession game and a chance for West Greene to drive and get a shot up before the final horn. But you have to feel good if Sutherland can bury 2 here. It protects yourself from a game winner in the worst case scenario as Sutherland buries the first. He's 3 for 5 at the line here tonight, the game's most critical shots. Sutherland gives it a spin. The second one is up and on its way and good. 3-point game, and Coach Collins will take the timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here throughout the break. Or a full timeout, excuse me. Given to the West Greene Buffaloes. Arrow favors West Greene. So even on a jump ball here, they'll retain possession of it. Trailing by 3. Tyler Nichols, we invite you in here in this late game situation. What a game we've been witness to, and what a crucial spot here for West Greene.
Yeah, if you'd have told us in the first quarter that it would have been this way, probably wouldn't have believed you. Chuckey-Doak starting out as hot as they did, but West Greene just had to weather the early storm. Came back in the second, made it a competitive ball game, and man, came out in the third quarter and just started firing away, and they brought it to, I think, a 4-point lead after being down double digits, and here we are now with 6.2 seconds left, and now they're down 3. Chuckey-Doak willing themselves back on a 6-0 run here. So exactly what you want to see in the main event tonight in the Spotlight Game of the Week.
Thank you, Tyler. We'll check back in after the game. Right now, it's crunch time. 6 seconds to go. West Greene trails by 3. They inbound it to Dagger. Derringer across half court. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. Derringer makes it at the buzzer. And we're headed to overtime. Jagger Derringer buries it right before the final horn. And we've got free basketball on the way in Afton, Tennessee. Are you kidding me? Overtime. Headed your way right after this. We're tied at 45 when we come back. This is the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
Greene County basketball is on the air. And now, Matthew Palazzo.
Well, to overtime we go. Well worth the price of admission. We'll get some free basketball here in the late hours on a Monday night. Jagger Derringer's buzzer-beating 3 ties us at 45 and sends us to extra minutes. The tip won by Chuckey-Doak. Up court in a hurry to Skylar Nelson. Mikey Carricker will miss. And things have gotten very, very contested here in this second quarter. You can tell the margin of error razor thin. These two teams have come to play. The last event I was at, and Tyler, you were at the same event too. It was the North Greene South Greene game over the weekend, and we were headed to overtime then. And 2 days later, here we are in the overtime period. Conley Woody at the foul line, connecting on the first. You love the intensity. For the fans that stuck it out and chose to hang around for this final ball game, they've been in store for the treat. Conley Woody, 2 for 2. Off the inbound, Derringer receives it, the hero at the end of regulation. Looking to give the Buffs another tie or the lead. Driving baseline, reversing out, he's got Pittman. Pittman, he's been the guy in the second half for West Greene. Do they go back to Pittman or leave it in the hands of Derringer? They'll run the half-court play. Passes it back to Derringer. A riser from the foul line, it bounces out. Randolph secures it. 3-minute overtime period, and we've played 45 seconds. Sutherland near side to Carricker. Chuckey-Doak led it by as many as 13. They saw their lead dwindle. West Greene led it for most of the third quarter and fourth quarter. A missed three-pointer by Carricker, but Chuckey-Doak able to get it back. A bonus possession for the Black Knights. Sutherland finds some help in Mikey Carricker. 1:45 to go here in the first overtime. Far side, received by Randolph. Foul line, driving into Skylar Nelson. Too soft off the glass. And it gives West Greene an in. Tavi Pittman in the front court, right side. Isolated on Carricker. He'll come off of the Smith screen. Shiflett off the wing. In the paint, Derringer. Far side, Rembert. Up and in. Skylar Rembert, the magician. And we're deadlocked at 47. A minute left to play. Jackson Sutherland, the ball in his hands now. And Carricker going to dribble it off and boot it out of bounds. West Greene will take over after the Chuckey-Doak timeout. After the West Greene timeout, excuse me. We'll take the break, return in 30 seconds after a word from First Horizon. Tied at 47 with under a minute to go.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
7:47 here in the first overtime period.
And now, Matthew Palazzo.
56.3 left to go. Tavi Pittman and the Buffs with the basketball out of the break. A handoff for Rembert. He's got the sole West Greene points in the overtime period. Pittman to Derringer. A handoff back to Pittman. A shot fake underneath, spinning around. The hook won't go. He's 0 for 3 in his last 3 attempts. Chuckey-Doak, a chance to take the lead. A pass deflected by Derringer in backcourt, and Randolph is spun around and hits the hardwood. These have gotten gritty here in the second half in the overtime. Titus Randolph heads to the foul line. Chuckey-Doak is in the bonus. And so we'll shoot 2. Off the front end. Randolph with 16 points here tonight. He's 1 for 3 from the foul line. Chuckey-Doak 2 for 3 at the line in overtime. Randolph sinks the second. Big time shot. 48-47. Less than 30 seconds to go. Coach Collins calling for the Buffs to spread it out. Shiflett near side. Up to Pittman. Derringer on the wing. And a timeout granted for Coach Collins and West Greene. What an incredible basketball game we've been witness to on a Monday night. I can only hope that tomorrow night when West Greene High School and Chuckey-Doak High School square off, it'll be a fraction of the excitement, a fraction of the intensity. Tonight has been incredible. The Lady Buffs victorious in game 1, rounding the Lady Black Knights. But a rout is not how you would describe this second game. Neck and neck, down to the wire. 11 seconds to play, out of the timeout. West Greene basketball. Micah Shiflett to throw it in. Chuckey-Doak in the man-to-man look. Derringer off the screen to the corner for Pittman. Down inside for Shiflett. A shot fake into the body of the defender. And a foul is called with 4.6 seconds remaining. That'll send Micah Shiflett to the foul line to shoot 2. And a thunder arises in the gymnasium. And a make will tie it. Shiflett had the 3 in the fourth quarter. And a make here would be the biggest moment in the game to this point. Second make will give the Buffs the lead. Under 5 to go. Sutherland with 3 on the clock. Woody slipped away. Ball game. West Greene comes from 13 down to get the victory. Chuckey-Doak unable to get a shot off in the game's final moments, and West Greene comes on the road and steals a win. Just incredible on a Monday night. But you'd expect nothing else from these two rivals. Your final from Afton, it's West Greene at 49, Chuckey-Doak 48. Coming up, we give you our final statistics and put a bow on a Monday night. You've been listening to West Greene at Chuckey-Doak for the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week.
Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank. Here's a twist on your typical banking options. What if instead of choosing between a big bank or a small bank, you had one bank that's the best of both? That's First Horizon. Big bank muscle with small bank hustle. Big bank convenience and small bank connection. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. To help you on the road to your horizon. First Horizon Bank.
My dad was born here in 1933. The Terry family has been around East Tennessee since that time, almost 100 years now. Over the past 25 years of my career, I've had the opportunity to represent East Tennesseans all over the country. When we say, let our family help your family, we mean that. That is something we live by here at the Terry Law Firm. You have my word that we will represent your family just like you're part of our family.
Greene County
Deflect
basketball
the hero
is
tonight
on the air.
as
And
West
now,
Greene
Matthew Palazzo.
gets the victory in overtime, 49-48. They knock out the Black Knights on the road. Micah Shiflet's foul shots put the Buffaloes over the hump and give them the 1-point victory. Tyler Nichols rejoins us from the broadcast booth as we put a bow on the broadcast here tonight. Tyler, what an incredible game we were witness to tonight.
Don't even know what to say. Certainly didn't expect West Greene to make a comeback down 13. I mean, speechless there at the end. You move it up court, the way that he shot the ball, and incredible defense by Chuckey-Doak, did everything you could, but man, it dropped through the bottom of the net and forced overtime, and right there, West Greene has all the momentum, and Chuckey-Doak did a great job holding their own and ended up shifting that momentum back in their favor with the first bucket of overtime. But, man, you couldn't kill West Greene tonight. They came back from a 13-point deficit, came back from a 3-point deficit there with 6 seconds remaining in the fourth. We're down to enter overtime. Just nothing could stop that team tonight. And if you're Chuckey-Doak, this one stings. You're definitely going to hang your head leaving the building because you dropped one to a rival here at home, one that you probably think you should have won. If you're West Greene, you've got your head held high with your arms reached out towards the sky. But incredible, incredible game. Exactly what you want out of a county rivalry. Exactly what we want for everybody to be able to tune in here on the First Horizon Spotlight Game of the Week. Just a phenomenal night here in the main event.
And Jagger Derringer, the West Greene Buffalo that tied the game at the end of regulation with that 3, like you mentioned, with 6 seconds remaining. You were trailing by 3, and Jagger Derringer got you to overtime. Micah Shiflett puts in the 2, but the guy tonight for me, Tyler, was Tavi Pittman. 18 points, 16 in the second half alone. He had that monster third quarter to bring the Buffs back to life and dig them out of that 11-point halftime deficit. West Greene outscores Chuckey-Doak 28-17 in the third and fourth quarters. They outscore them 4-3 in that overtime period. Black Knights finished the night 16-45 from the field, 9-16 from the foul line. West Greene 16-39 from the field, and a perfect 8 for 8 from the foul line, including 2 for 2, the most important from Micah Shiflett in that final moment. Tommy Pittman, the game's leading scorer, as he finishes with 18 on the night. You get 10 from Jagger Derringer, 4 from Skylar Rembert, 8 from Braden Early, 2 each from Asher Smith and Hudson Lawson, and 5 from tonight's player of the game, Micah Shiflett. Chuckey-Doak led by Titus Randolph's 17-point effort. He gets 6 from Jackson Sutherland, 6 also for Mikey Carricker, and 8 apiece for Conley Woody and Skylar Nelson. The Knights 0 for 3 from the field in that final overtime period, and 3 for 4 from the foul line. Just couldn't get enough shots late, and they couldn't get a shot up as time expired. But what an exceptional ball game. You said it best, and it's speechless. Can't really put that one into words.
Yeah, and just like you said, the way it ends, too, Chuckey-Doak has a chance to get it up, and Sutherland fires a pass and just can't corral it, and it goes out of bounds to end the game. Just Sting. Excuse me, as the dust has caused some allergies to flare up now up here in the top. But Sutherland fires that pass up there, just can't get it to him, but good pass, just not able to corral it in. Great defense by West Greene, doubling him up right there. We mentioned it, too. You've seen Sutherland make some shots like that, too, so you don't want the ball in his hands. So good job for them to make him pass it there as time was winding down. And, I mean, it stings if you're Chuckey-Doak, but, man, looking at Pittman's third quarter, what a third quarter. There was a time where he has the ball in his hands, and I'm thinking just take a shot, just to see if it goes in or not, because it seemed like everything he threw up was going in and he couldn't miss, and he corrals them back into it. Shiflett, man, ice cold in the end right there. You get fouled, you get doubled in the post. Just to take that shot right there takes a lot of courage. When you're doubled in the post with time winding down, knowing that if you miss the shot, the game could potentially be over, and he gets fouled and then goes to the line and knocks down both free throws, which was just huge. And with that, he certainly does earn player of the game honors. Just a terrific all-around comeback effort by the Buffaloes tonight, and one that they'll definitely remember for a long time to come.
Going to be a fun one to write about. Tyler going to have a full write-up on our website at greensportszone.com following tonight's game. Tomorrow night, if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, you'll get to see these two high schools duke it out, West Greene and Chuckey-Doak, tomorrow night in the Botman Bernard Game of the Week presented by Tommy's Plumbing. Maryville at Greenville, also on our local radio airwaves at 99.5 FM WGRV. That'll do it for us here tonight. The West Greene Lady Buffaloes victorious in Game 1, 49-23. And the game you just saw in Game 2, a thriller. West Greene knocking off Chuckey-Doak in Game 2, 49-48 in overtime. Quite the way to end our Monday night and begin our sports week. You can check our website and our socials, greensportszone.com, for more updates. And, again, a recap of tonight's game. For Tyler Nichols, I'm Matthew Palazzo saying so long, good night, and God bless from Afton.